Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Abib, and this is another episode of the Diary of a Trader. So in this video I want to talk about the reasons I quit trading with Darwinex Zero. If you've been following me for a while, if you've been watching my videos for a while now, you would know that I've been trading with Darwinex Zero alongside my personal account and prop firm accounts. But recently, just a few days ago, I just decided to quit trading with Darwinex Zero. So stay with me and make sure you watch this video to the end. It's gonna be brief and concise, so you can understand the reasons why I quit trading with Darwinex Zero and the reason you should consider it if it is something that you feel can work better for you. So I started trading with Darwinex Zero October 2024, which is like a little over 3 months, maybe approximately 4 months now. So what I realized is their trading model and the business model is a bit different from prop firm, but theoretically it's almost similar. The only difference is that they allow you to build your track records, and then you tend to attract investors. But there's something that doesn't, there's something that didn't just sit well with me. The fact that I would have to, I would have to pay a monthly fee, which is like, is it 30 euro or 20 something pound when you convert it to pound, because I'm in the UK and you have to factor in currency exchange rates. So I would have to pay a monthly fee. I've paid for like four months now, and for the first 15 days, or I think is it 15 days or 20 days, they take you through what we call the calibration phase. So in the calibration phase, all they are trying to do is to make their engine understand your trading style, your style of trading, the way you manage your trades and all sort. So what they are doing during the calibration phase is just to understand how to operate with you as a trader. But the thing is, after the calibration phase, then you need to make a certain amount of money. So I'm going to share my screen now and briefly take you through my dashboard. So this is a trade I'm currently managing. It's a winning trade, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. So since October, I've been, I managed to pass the calibration phase, and then I've not been really doing well, for transparency's sake. But what I want to say is, yes. So after the calibration phase, they need you to, okay, this is where I'm going. So after the calibration phase, you need to hit a certain amount of rating, which is 75.0, before you're guaranteed the allocation. And when you're guaranteed the allocation, they are going to allocate, I think, £30,000 for you. Now let's do the math. Let's assume it take you like 3 to 4 months to achieve allocation. So you start paying 30 euros for 4 months. That's like a little over 150, and then they allocate you with 30,000 euro. We need to understand that trading is not easy, and it's not easy as it seems. So the fact that getting an allocation is possible doesn't mean it's gonna be easy to make profit the first month or the second month or the third month. Another factor that we need to consider is the fact that before you could withdraw any earning, you can't withdraw earning every month. It has to be quarterly. So for example, let's say you make 2% the first month, you make 3% the second month, and you make 1% the third month. The first reason that I quit here is that you can't withdraw your earning every month. That's number one. And number two, at the end of the first quarter, your accumulated earning from the first, second, and third month is going to be awarded, or it's going to be available for you to withdraw. You are only allowed to withdraw from the month you make the most percentage. Let me make this clear. So let me say it again so you can understand. So for example, let's say you make 2% the first month, you make 4% the second month, and then you make 1% the third month. You only allow a percentage of the month that you happen to make the most percentage, which is the second month, 4%. So you've been paying a monthly fee throughout the calibration phase, to get to allocation phase. That might, take you roughly 3 to 4 months. And then you have to make a profit for the next 3 months. You have to make profit for like 3 months to mirror a quarter, and then you can't make the whole profit made throughout the 3 months. It has to be one of those 3 months that you happen to make most percentage. And again, the percentage you're going to be making, the percentage share you're going to be making on any of those months is going to be, I think 15%. 15%. So if you sit down and do the math, you realize that as a trader, that doesn't look like a fair business on your side. If you are concerned, or you're really familiar, if you're concerned or you are intrigued by the fact that they are helping you build a track record, and then you tend to attract investors, this is something you can do on your own. And this is something that I've decided to do on my own. I've been doing actually, but I just thought, okay, a friend of mine introduced me to Darwin, so I saw it and I felt like, okay, let me just give it a try. But after I was trading with them for like 3-4 months, I take the initiative to quit. So moving forward, I'm still gonna be trading my personal account, and I'm still trading with prop firm. I trade with Funded Next, so I feel more comfortable with those options. After finding out the process and the all long steps it's gonna take for you to even start making money or start withdrawing your earnings on Darwinex Zero. In the process, I heard about permanent allocation and instant permanent allocation. So those two are two different things. One means you get instant allocation without having to make a particular or a certain amount of money or reaching a certain milestone. The other one, you're still gonna pay, but you have to meet certain criteria. So all of these two I mentioned doesn't stop you from continuing to pay your monthly subscription just to maintain this account. Can you see? That's also one of the reasons I decided to quit. So I went ahead to ask their AI chat box just to have a better understanding of my concerns and make a decision just to have a better understanding of my concerns before I make the final decision to either quit or to continue trading with them. I asked, "Hello." The AI answered, "Can I help you?" So I said, "I need to know about permanent and instant allocation, and if I will need to continue paying any monthly fee after buying allocation. How do I get to start withdrawals from the allocation at what percentage? Thanks." So I'm trying to understand the difference between instant allocation and permanent allocation, and also I was also trying to understand if after paying for permanent allocation or instant allocation, there's still gonna be need for me to continue paying my monthly subscription fee, which I was really trying to know, because it doesn't really seems like a fair business to me. Like I said earlier, it's just like you're opting for an alternative and then you're still gonna have to pay a monthly fee, so it doesn't really sound fair to me. So the AI replied, "Permanent allocation allows you to receive a non-expiring allocation of 100,000 euro if you reach a selected target return from the futures purchasing moment, or an instant permanent allocation with no target return. The instant permanent allocation is obtained automatically after purchase without any target return requirement." It means the instant permanent allocation, you purchase it without having to meet any target before you get the allocation. And then even after you get the allocation, like I said earlier at one point in the video, you're still gonna have to make a particular percentage for like 3 months maybe and you can't withdraw your earning until each quarter. You understand? So then the AI proceeded to say, regarding monthly fees, purchasing a permanent allocation does not exempt you from continuing to pay any monthly subscription fees associated with your account. That was when I felt like, whoa, 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 whoa. This is not really for me. So if you're a trader and you're watching this, I'm not saying you shouldn't try. It's gonna be up to you, it's your decision, but you need to factor in your expenditures and your income and make the decision yourself. And then it says, for withdrawals, you can request a withdrawal anytime from your payment ending section. Okay, from your payment ending section, once you have received allocated allocations and generated performance fees. So that's the performance fees you earn. Withdrawals are only available for amounts starting at 100 USD. Now, pay close attention, and you must withdraw the full amount available in performance fee, as partial withdrawals are not possible. I then went ahead to ask, how much do I need to make on Darwinex Zero before allocation, and how much will I get paid for performance fee monthly? I knew about meeting a particular code, or what is it called, before I start making, before I could be able to withdraw, but I wanted to be sure about the decision I'm about to make. Then the AI said, before receiving an allocation on Darwinex Zero, you need to complete the calibration stage, which I've completed already. It requires 25 risk equivalent trading decisions over a minimum of 15 trading days. Usually it lasts about 15 trading days. There is no specific profit requirement during this stage. Regarding performance fee, you will earn a 15% performance fee on the return achieved with the capital allocation to your Darwin. That was like another aha moment. I'm like, okay, I'm still gonna have to continue paying a monthly fee even after I pay for allocation, and then I'm only going to be earning a 15% of my personal performance fee. So let's assume I make 4,000. I'm only gonna be earning 15% after paying for allocation and also still continuing to pay for a monthly fee. Think about it. These fees are calculated and paid on a quarterly basis, not monthly. Can you see? So you can't be paid monthly. You're gonna have to be paid quarterly, 3 months. So let's say after paying all this, for allocation, for a monthly fee, and then you didn't do well for like 2-3 months. We all know how trading works. The reality sometimes can shout straight into your face. You can't make money every month. Sometimes you can do bad in one quarter. So you will be paying all this, so much money and getting nothing in return, all in the name of trying to build a track record, which you can build yourself through my FX book, or I don't want to mention, through a third party, put your build your track record and present it to whoever is willing to invest, or whatever investor you have at your disposal. So the calculation is based on the high watermark method, meaning you earn fees only on profit that exceed the previous highest value. So I wanted to be sure I understand what was being said. I said I don't understand the last paragraph, and then they explained further. Certainly, let me clarify. Once you receive an allocation for your Darwin, you can earn performance fee. These fees are 15% of the profit your Darwin makes with the allocated capital. However, these fees are calculated every 3 months, which is quarterly, not every month. The high watermark method means you only earn performance fees on new profits that are higher than any previous profit. So if your Darwin makes more profit than it did in the past, you earn fees on the new profit. If it doesn't exceed past performance, if it doesn't exceed past profits, you don't earn fees for that period. So I said, so if I make 3%, 5% and 2%, I will only earn 15% of 5%. He said, yes, that's correct. That's not for me, I'm sorry. This is no way of me trying to talk down on Darwinex, but this is not just for me. And if you're my audience, if you're one of my audience as a tutor watching this, you really need to think about it. I'm not gonna decide for you, but you need to think about it. If your Darwin makes 3% in the first period, 5% in second, and 2% in third, you would earn performance fee only on the 5% because it is the highest profit achieved. The high watermark ensures you earn fees only on profit that exceed the previous highest profit. And I made it clear, I was honest. I said it doesn't make sense to me. I would have to continue paying the monthly fee even after paying for allocation, and I would have to earn a certain percentage again before actually getting the allocation. So, okay, now this is interesting. So I went and I asked, what's the price difference between instant permanent allocation and permanent allocation? He said the price for instant permanent allocation, which does not require a target return, is 1,095 euro. 1,095 1,095 euro for instant permanent allocation that doesn't require a target. For the permanent allocation with the target return, the price vary based on the target. So the price 5% target return. If you the alternative is the permanent allocation, but you won't get it instantly. So you have to make a certain target before you can get the permanent allocation, which is the alternative to instant permanent allocation. So for that, to make 5% target return, you have to pay 495 euro. For a 10% target return, you pay 295. For a 15%, you pay 200 euro, and for a 20% target, you pay 145. I didn't waste no time. So I don't have much to say after this, but this is enough reasons to justify my reason for quitting Darwinex Zero. So I'm sorry, Darwinex. I will consider you guys in the future, perhaps. But for now, I'm just gonna focus on my personal account and trading alongside my prop firm. So that's all I have for you guys today. And like I said, next week I'll be posting my monthly review for February. So January was bad, but February looks like we're eating. So that's what trading is about. You win some, you lose some. Some months are bad, some months are good. That's just reality. So bye, and make sure you like and subscribe if you're here for the first time. And drop a comment. Let me know what you think. If this is something you can cope with, or you're also gonna be, just let me know your decision in the comment section. And see you in the next video. Peace out.